Yeah. Yeah, guys. Today I'm going to discuss on, cascade replication. Okay. Today we'll discuss on cascade replication. How exactly we need to set up cascade and how exactly the cascade replication will be there. So we'll discuss on cascade, then we'll go for streaming with replication slots, and we'll go for logical replication. Okay. So first of all, how the cascade replication will be there. Let's discuss on that. See here, guys. This is our primary. Okay. This is our primary. So, so in the primary database server, okay. So the port number for we need to allocate for this. And also, so we need to maintain the wall keep size. Okay, so we need to maintain the wall keep size. So see here, this is our primary. Okay, so whenever we are going to set up the cascade replication, at the time, what we need to do, the first thing is we need to take PG based backup. Whenever we are going to set up the cascade replication, right? Cascade is nothing but, okay, whenever we are going to set up cascade means multiple read-onlys. We need to set up multiple read-only database server. See here. So whenever we are going to set up the read-only database server, right? At the time, what we need to do, guys? So we need to take PG-based backup. Okay, we need to take PG-based backup. See here. So this is standby. And also here, we need to take PG base backup. Okay, we need to take PG base backup. So once we are going to take the PG base backup, we need to configure few things in the standby database server. Okay, what are all the things we need to configure? So once we take the PG base backup, okay, so here, so we need to enable odd standby. Odd standby dot odd standby is equal to on. And also, one more thing is, okay, primary connection info. Primary connection info, do you know? So what are all the things? Host is equal to, so we need to specify the host details, okay, and port number. We need to specify port number for the primary database server. Okay. And the next thing is, okay, what is the next thing? Do you know? Okay, so one parameter is there. That is, what is that parameter? Do you know? One moment, I forgot that parameters. Yeah, scan replication. So yeah, not in standby. Okay, not in standby. So that is another thing. Okay, and that is for cascade one, we need to specify. Okay, so but see here. So here in the standby, so odd standby and primary connection info, we need to manage here. Okay, once this configuration parameter is done, so we need to create standby.signal file. Okay, we need to create standby.signal file. Once we create the standby.signals file, okay, so what is the next thing? We need to start the database server. Okay, we need to start the database server. So PC app 01. So I'm going to specify standby start. Okay, so see here, once we taken the PG base backup, so these are all the configuration parameter we need to set. And after that, we need to test the standby.signal in the standby data directory. After that, so we need to start the database server. Okay, we need to start the database server. Okay, now how to set up multiple read-onlys. See here, Cascade is nothing but multiple read-onlys only. Okay, so one more read-only we need. Okay, how to set up, first of all, so whenever we are going to configure one more read-only, so we need to take one more PG base backup. Okay, that is called Cascade 1. And also, if you guys are wants to set up one more read-only server, right? See here, we need to configure one more Cascade. Cascade 2. See here, whenever we are going to set up one more read-only, at that time we need to take PG base backup. See here, same like that. So we need to take PG base backup. Okay, and also, once we taken the PG base backup, here, what are all the things we need to set up, configure, one thing is odd standby is equal to on, and also the second thing is primary connection info. Okay, second thing is, I told you, right, here we need to specify recovery target timeline. Okay, so this should be enabled. This should be enabled. The same thing, whatever we configured here, the same thing we need to configure here as well. Okay, so here also we need to specify odd standby is equal to on and primary connection info. Okay, and recovery target timeline. Okay, this should be needs to enable. See here. So once we set up, so we need to start the database server. After that, so how the replication will going to flow, all the things will comes from standby. All the things will comes from standby database server. If you guys are going to create example, okay, one table here. So create table T1. Okay. So first it will comes to standby T1 table. Then it will comes to here and the same time it will comes to here. When you guys are going to create T2, it will going to comes here. And the next is here T2 and next is here T2. See here. Okay. So this is exactly okay how the cascade replication will going to set up and how exactly it will going to flow. Okay. Anybody have any doubts here, guys? Guys, anybody have any doubts here?
No, Manoj.
Vishnu. Okay, so cascade is nothing but finally, okay. So, like whenever we are going to configure multiple standbys, right? Okay, this is the way we need to set up. Okay, this is the way we need to set up. Okay, so I will go to practical. Yeah. So what we are going to do now? So now we'll set up Cascade replication. Okay. First thing is, so we need to create 4 directories. One is for prod. This is already exist. I will mention prime one. One is for, so target, target one, I will specify. And one is for cascade one. Oh, this all also is there. I was okay. Cascade new one and cascade new two. See here, guys, I created 4 directories here. One is for prime one, target one, cascade new one, and cascade new two. This is for our production database server. So think about like production database server. So now what I'm going to do, now I will initialize this database server. I'm going to initialize this database server. Now, so prime one. So here, so what are all the things we need to do, So I'm going to change the port number for this. So I will change 3331. Listener address will maintain as star and wall keep size. I will specify 100. Okay, so see here now, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start the prime one database server here. So here, yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start the database server. See here, the database server is started. So once we started the database server, we need to set up, okay, all three standbys. How to configure? So whenever we are going to configure the standby, okay, what things we need to do? What is the prerequisite is? We need to take PG base backup, app01, prime1, -p, 3331, -new Postgres, -p progress. Here, guys, I'm going to take PG base backup. Sorry, I need to take for target one. Okay, so here, guys, I'm going to take the PG base backup for this location to configure the standby one. See here, I taken the PG base backup successfully. Now I'm going to take to the cascade new one. See here, guys, I taken the PG base backup for this location as well. The next thing is cascade new 2. I'm going to take the backup for this location as well. See here, okay, I taken the backup for this location. Now I'm going to configure the first standby. CD app01 target. Sorry, app01 target 1. PI PostgreSQL conf. Here, I'm going to change the port number for this standby. And also, what is the next thing you know? Odd standby. Okay, I'm going to enable odd standby. Okay, see here, guys, I'm going to enable the odd standby. And also, once I enable the odd standby, see here, what is the next thing you know? The next thing is primary connection info. See here, we need to specify primary connection info. What we need to specify? Host is equal to 177.0.0.1 and port is equal to, we need to specify primary port. Okay. The next thing is, I told you recovery, not here, sorry. In standby, this is enough. Primary connection info. Okay. I have specified here.
Port number .1.
Port number. What is that? Sorry, I did not get. Come again.
Host is equal to 127.0.0.1, right? That is.
Yeah. So, .1. Okay. Here, I'm going to touch recovery dot signal file. Okay. So this is the main thing. In target, we need to touch recovery dot signal file. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I will go to Cascade, new one. Here, what we need to specify, here 3332, and here also odd standby. Odd standby is equal to on, and the next thing is primary connection info. See here, what is the primary connection info for this Cascade one? Anybody have any idea? So what is the primary connection info for this?
The standby server.
Exactly. Yeah, the standby server. Port is equal to 3332. Okay. The port is equal to 3332. Here we need to change the port number. Yeah, so no, this is 3333. 3333. Yeah, and one more thing is recovery target timeline. Recovery target timeline. Yeah, here. This is the one we need to enable. Recovery target timeline is latest. Whatever the latest transaction will be there, right? Those transaction will going to apply to the Cascade servers. Okay, now here what we need to do? Touch standby dot signal. Okay. Now we'll move for Cascade new to. Here we need to specify triple three four. And next thing is odd standby. Okay, here odd standby. The primary connection info. What about for this Cascade 2, guys? What about the Cascade 2 for this one? Guys, what about for this one?
Standby only, I think.
Yeah, standby only. Triple three two. Recovery target. See here also we need to enable this parameter. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to touch standby dot signal file. I'm going to touch standby dot signal file. Okay, everything is done. Before going to start server, I will touch target one, whether I set the port number properly or not. Okay, this is 3332. Yes, correct. Yeah. So now before going to start all the database server, Target one, I will change here. Cascade one, sorry, Cascade new. Cascade new 2. Okay. So now the next thing is what we need to do. We need to start all the read-only servers. My why the must specify restore command. One moment. Primary connection info correct. One moment. Here. Oh, I touch recovery.signal file. Huh? Touch standby.signal. Let's start now. Server started. Cascade new one start and Cascade new 2 started. So now you can logged in here. Just create a table P1 as select star from PG underscore class. Here create one more table and create one more table. Now here created here. See here, 3 tables are replicated to standby target 1. And let's check 3333. Check here, 3 tables are replicated and check to 3334. Check here. See here, guys. In all read-onlys, okay, the tables are replicated from primary database server. See here. Okay, so it is replicating to primary database server. You can check the replication flow, pgstat replication. See here, the replication is in sync now. Okay, so let me just go for begin, okay, and start, do one long transaction. Let me, uh, I'm going to create P4, still not at commit. Okay, so now just open another console. Let's see, open Postgres 331. Select start from pg underscore stat replication. See here, guys. So as of now, the sync state is in same only. But see here, the timing is, see here, guys. The last which was sent from primary to destination is 435. Recently, there is no transaction has been replicated. See here, because the transaction is in queue. From this timings, okay, so there is no replication happened. Means So the transaction is in progress. So that's why see here. And also see here, guys. Here, the lag is flush lag and reply lag is see here null. Means, there is nothing. So before that, the latency is nothing for, before the transaction. But as of now, see here, the lag is there. You can check once again. See here. Now the last transaction still 35 only. So let me commit now. Okay, just go for PG stat replication. See here, guys. It's 439. See here, it's all our sync. See here, F8, F8, F8. See here, guys. This is what you know. So what is this number and alphabets? This is the last checkpoint number. This all are last checkpoint number. Okay, it's completely in sync as of now. Okay. So whenever we are going to do any of the transaction, or if somebody is going to ask if any replication is in sync or out of sync, what at the time what we need to do, using this command we need to find out. So whether the replication is in sync or whether any latency is there, okay, we need to check using this command. Okay, so this is the way we need to set up the cascade replication. Cascade is nothing but just whenever we are going to set up the multiple standby, okay, we are going to call it as that replication type. We are going to call it as cascade. Guys, anybody have any doubts here?
Manoj, I have a small doubt here. So you
Yeah, yeah.
said that these three values will be in sync if the replication flow is good, right? That's what you
Hmm.
mentioned. If you just
Yeah.
scroll up before commit also, I think those three values are also same.
Okay. See here, in this here, the checkpoint values is different from year to year. See here, but here, see here, so before the transaction, see here, the value is same. But after I committed, the value is different. See here, this is F8, this is B8. See here, it is B8. This is F8. See here, this last transaction. Once I committed, after that, I check the PG stat replication. See here, that is F8, F8, F8. Means once I applied the commit, okay, the checkpoint will going to change. Those latest common checkpoint will going to write into the write LSN and flush LSN and reply LSN. See here, it's totally different. It's
So
here
how
now. No, yeah. Now I will tell you. Yeah, got it. See here. So now, if you are going to check again, it's 608180. Correct? If you are going to check again, the same value will come. Okay. But if you're going to do begin and do some transactions like P5, sorry, easy underscore. Okay, so in meanwhile, hey, come on. In meanwhile, it is stuck. One moment. So I started with begin, right? Long transaction. That's why it's completely, it will going to Like high CPU utilization. Yeah. Tell me, I think Kishore or somebody.
It's me.
Vishnu.
Me
Yeah,
only.
yeah. Yeah, Vishnu. Yeah. Tell me, Vishnu.
Nothing. I was like before commit also those values are same.
Hmm.
How we need to find out whether the replication is sync or not? That's what my query is. Because before commit also, it's the values are. The three values write LSN, flush LSN, and reply LSN is also same. After commit also, I thought like these values will be vary if those lines are like if it's
Exactly.
not
See
on
here,
sync.
it's if out of sync, right? At the time, definitely, the reply LSN it will going to change. If any latency will be there, right? At the time, the reply LSN thing it will going to different, not the same value. It will going to show the different value. And also see here the reply time as well. Okay, the reply time also it will going to vary. Okay, based on this, three values we need to identify. So, and also see a write lag, and also it will going to show the timings as well. See here, the write lag when was the 4:35. It's showing the same timings here. There is no difference here.
Hmm.
Okay, there is no difference here. Based on that, this timings as well, we can find out the lag between source and the destination.
Okay.
But as
And
of now,
one more thing you mentioned
Mhm.
like reply lag, like flush and reply lag. So that's what the same
Mm.
timings, right?
Yeah, this one. Yes, reply lag. Correct.
Yeah. Okay. So we need to compare with the primary and
So yeah, exactly. We need to compare for this. Reply lag means it's the word only says lag. Where the lag will be there, it will going to show that particular things.
okay. Thanks so much.
Yes, no problem. So it's completely I need to close this session, I think. Otherwise, I will open one more. Minute. It. It's completely hung. So the CPU utilization is very more. Okay. So I started the transactions like so, ABI transaction I did, right? So that's why it's completely the memory is very high. It's okay. Yeah. So this is the cascade replication. Okay. So what is the next replication type? The next replication type is streaming with replication slots. Okay. Streaming with replication slots. Uh, Guys, streaming with replication slots and one more replication type is there, logical replication. Can I do now or can I continue on tomorrow? Guys?
Yeah, you can continue tomorrow because we have less audience today. So that's good.
Yeah. So those two replications are, it's a very important and also in every organization they are going to use those two replications only. Okay, that is for streaming with replication slot and logical table level replication. Okay, that is very important. Okay, so let's continue on tomorrow. So if everything is done, we'll go for other topics, means automatic failover like that. Yeah, so we'll continue on tomorrow only. So no problem. Anybody have any doubts, guys?
Manoj, what will happen if my primary server is crashed? What happened?
Oh,
What
that one I will. Oh, I did not show you, right? One moment,
Yeah.
I will show you. Here it's completely. What I'm going to do, like let's restart this session. Yeah, if the primary server is going to crash, right, Satish? Okay, the we can promote the standby as new primary server. Then other two database server will going to act as a standby only. The main standby will going to act as a primary, and other two Cascade 1 and Cascade 2 is there, right? That will going to act as a standby servers only.
can we configure two standby servers parallelly?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
That is possible.
Okay.
We can configure multiple standbys. Yeah,
Okay.
whenever we are going to configure multiple standby, the first thing is, so where we are going to set up the standby, we need to take the first thing is PG-based backup. So we can set up the multiple standbys. We can set up n number of standbys.
Okay, man. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, let me do that one. Okay, see ya. One moment. I did not stop recording, right? Yeah. So just a moment, I will do that one. All the servers are went off. Yeah, I will start primary app01 prime1 right prime1 right.
Manoj, screen is not appearing. Can you please share your screen?
Yeah. So prime1 and target basket new one start basket 2. Okay, so now table 3 1. Yeah. Now what happens? See here in your scenario, if primary is going to down, app01, so prime1. If the primary is goes down, see here. Now what we need to do? We need to promote our standby as new primary. App01 target 1 start. Okay, sorry, promote. Okay, so let me do promote. See here, server promoted. You can logged into the 2222 and here select what is the command to check whether this is in standby or not. PG is in recovery. See here, guys, this is false now. Okay, and also in new primary, I will create as of now. See here, 4 tables is there. What I'm going to do, I will create one more table called P5. Okay, so now total P5 is there. This is the as of now. This old standby is going to act as a new primary. So now you can check other two standbys. 3333 DT. See here P5. It's replicating. You can check 4/D. See here P5 is replicating. So now our old standby means old target one database server is acting as a primary and remaining two is acting as a standbys. Okay, now the replication also working fine, means flowing fine. Anybody have any doubts here? Guys, Satish, Vishnu, Srinivas, Ram Prasad, Vishwa, Kishore, anybody have any doubts?
No, Manoj.
Okay. Okay, guys, then we'll connect tomorrow and we'll work on streaming replication with replication slots and logical replication.
Thank you, Manoj.
Thank you, guys.
Let's upload this video today.